get set to go head-to-head with the Arizona Cardinals. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Kamara on the carry.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
And a Cardinal first down.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
Gain of 32. First down, Arizona.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Arizona.
Alvin Kamara. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Cardinals 7, Patriots nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Sony Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
Sony Michel.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Made at the 38-yard line.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the ground, Michel. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Locke. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Locke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Demir Bird, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Locke. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Cardinal first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Hurts sets up to throw it. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
To number 10,
DeAndre Hopkins. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Point is good.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On the ground, this is Michel. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Throwing his Lock on third down. Now Lock, he lost the football. It's out. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it. They do go for it. It's Lock. And Lock throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Arizona.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals push further out in front. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Patriots.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From midfield, here's Locke. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Now left side on the swing pass. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Block now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down, and the pressure gets to him again. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the 2nd half. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. To throw it is Locke. And incomplete on the deep ball. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Mike 7, Mike 7.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken from just outside the 30. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Complete.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Cardinals add on.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.